Let us calculate the volume of cone. Now cone is a complex figure, and in order to find out the volume of a cone, we cannot use the formula base area into height, as it is not applicable in this case. A cone is not formed by stacking the similar figure over each other, therefore that formula is not applicable here. So we'll directly jump onto the result, and in order to calculate the volume, calculus method is used, which is not in our syllabus right now, and we'll be studying it in the higher classes, that is 11th and 12th. Basically the result is that the volume of the cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. So we have the result, directly the result, and here we see that the pi r square h is what? Pi r square h is the volume of the cylinder. So we can conclude is that the volume of the cone is 1 by 3 times the volume of cylinder. Or we can also conclude that 3 times the volume of cone is equal to volume of cylinder. So let us do an example in order to understand it in better way and to apply it. So we have the example that Monica has a piece of canvas whose area is 551 meters square. She uses it to have a conical tent made with a base radius. So it has a conical tent, so we are talking about cone, and has a base radius of 7 meters. Assuming that all the stitching margins and all the wastage incurred while cutting amounts to approximately 1 meter square, we need to find the volume of the tent that can be made with it. So we see that in the given question we have been given the base radius of that cone, and we have been given the curved surface area of the cone. So why are we given the curved surface area cone? Because we are talking about the area with which the tent is made, and here we are not including the base of that tent. So in the question we have been given the curved surface area, and by this we will be able to calculate the third quantity. And we are also given wastage amount as 1 meter square, which we'll be subtracting from in the calculations. So we can write that curved surface area of the cone will be equal to 551 minus 1. So since the 1 meter square is for the wastage and all, so the curved surface area of cone will be equal to the 550 meters square. And since the curved surface area of cone is equal to pi rl, and that is equal to 550 meters square, and we have been given the base radius, so we can calculate the value of L, that is the slant height, and that is equal to 550 divided by 7 into 22 by 7. So 7 gets cancelled, and the value of slant height comes out to be 25 meters. So now we have the radius, we have the slant height, now we can calculate the height of the cone. We have the formula L square is equal to h square plus r square, and therefore h can be calculated as under root of r square, h square minus r square. So this is equal to this, and now this is equal to 625 minus 49 under root, and this value is equal to under root of 576, and under root of 576 is 24 meters. So we have got the height is equal to 24 meters. Now we can easily find out the volume of the tent, and the formula of volume of the cone, that is the volume of the tent, is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h, and that is equal to 1 by 3 into 22 by 7 into radius is 7, and we have the height as h. So when we calculate, this comes out to be 1232 meter cube. So the volume of the tent is 1232 meter cube.